I've come here to talk about being helpful. You guys are like, oh no, it's time to go. This kid's going to guilt trip me into giving money to the Cancer Foundation. My goal is not to get you to give away all your money. It's not even to tell you that the world is in its dark days. But you've seen what's happening around the world. No, I've just come here to tell you that being helpful can make the world a better place. And you can do something to change the way the world is today. There are good people in this world who do good for others. And I've come here to talk on their behalf. When you do something helpful in, say, your daily life, others see that you did that and have a respect for you. I'm not pulling something out of thin air because we all had someone do something good for us in our lives. The effect of doing something good for others is tremendous. One of my life stories relates to this. Happened a few months ago. I was at school. After school, I was going home and heard that my great-grandparents were at my house and had been there all day helping my mother clean up the house. Some of you have a house that is tidy and clean, but I live with a house with 5 boys, including my father, and my mom who was worn out with boys and messiness. So my grandparents came up and helped around the house. Anyway, I had a hard day at school, and all I wanted to do was go home and lay in my bed to take a nap. I went up to my room and saw a huge pile of folded laundry all over my bed. I was determined to lie down, so I walked to my brother's room, and there were no clothes. I'm just kidding. Of course there was clothes. In that moment, I was filled with frustration and was ready to walk down the steps and ask my mom if I could sleep in her bed. At the time, I didn't realize that doing 2 bedfuls of laundry was an act of kindness for our family, not some evil plot to keep me from going to bed. This small act of kindness helped our family when we had a tough week. All we wanted to do was lie down. I didn't realize that my grandparents doing laundry have a tremendous effect on my mom and her routine and our family. I would just like to thank my great-grandparents for all that they do for me and my family. Do you see, when you do small acts of kindness, you're blessing others when they need them the most. When you do something good for others, it not only helps them, but it also helps you. You might be thinking, this guy is crazy. He says that helping others is helping us. Well, yes and no. When you do something good for others, it does amazing things to your own attitude. Have you ever heard the expression, giving is more fulfilling than getting? This expression is most often used during Christmas by frustrated parents, reminding their kids to thank their relatives for giving them good gifts. But you feel good when you do good. I learned this when last year I went to Sacramento, California for my summer break. My brother, Riley, and I wanted to make a difference for all the homeless people in Sacramento. So we decided to hand out Bibles with $5 bills inside. We wanted to make a difference for others without getting anything in return. But that trip had a bigger impact on me than any of the other homeless people we gave Bibles to. The following days, I was filled with happiness and pleasure. Whenever I think about the people we help, my heart glows. Not only does it help your attitude, it helps you feel less stressed, and even, according to the Mental Health Foundation, makes you live longer. The foundation states that people who support others live longer than people who try their best to avoid. To help others, to help yourself at the same time. Now, why wouldn't you do something like that? When you do something good for others, you get this feeling inside of satisfaction and enjoyment. You just feel good when you do good. Also, in many religions, the main teachings tell you that you should do kind things for others. I am a strong believer in Christianity and in the life of Jesus Christ. I would like to share a verse from the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 10. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. This verse is the gospel telling us that we will be rewarded for our helpfulness and good deeds. Not just Christianity, but also many other religions, such as Buddhism and Islam, base teachings around helping and supporting others. Just to conclude this TED Talk, I would like you guys to close your eyes and imagine a world where everyone is helping and looking out for another. Just really close your eyes and think about this new world. Look at the people. What are they doing? What do their faces look like? Don't you want to be there? Wouldn't our world be great if we all did a favor for others and ourselves? So when you have the time, I encourage you to do something good because it will benefit you and others in imaginable ways. Thank you.